Welcome to Humor Town. Today we're about to discuss a girl in need of rescue. To be fair, every time someone approaches her, she bolts like she's seen a ghost. At first, everyone thought she was just bad with directions. However, in the subsequent and more thorough investigation that followed, they uncovered some rather peculiar occurrences, and so it was said. Everyone was puzzled. To solve it, Vicky decided to visit the girl's house. Just as she reached the door, she overheard a few people whispering amongst themselves and noticed them seemingly getting ready to leave. Vicky quickly ducked into the elevator, pretending she just came up from below, and once the coast was clear, she dialed May's phone. She requested her to send a photograph of the little girl and then rang the doorbell. This scene is truly shocking, indeed. How can parents fail to recognize their own offspring? How can parents not recognize their child? Who are those two? To uncover the truth, Vicky followed them without hesitation. She arrived at the sales office and realized there were sales reps, as for the boss on the billboard. That's the so-called ginger expert. Two buyers wanted to view a property then, but he first asked if they were married. If they weren't married, they were shown the door. This behavior left Vicky scratching her head. Back at headquarters, she filled her team in on all the juicy detail, but puzzled, Vicky brought the girl into the car asking what happened, though getting no useful answers. It was clear that the girl had been through something awful. Watching her pull out her life savings, Vicky was determined to help her find her missing sister. That guy is a world-renowned property expert. Whoever she picks buys their dream home. Who knew this ginger expert is linked to missing local children? Thus, drawing vengeful folks' attention, Vicky sought May's help, pretending to be newlyweds. They went to the real estate office, then to the seminar with golden tickets, as the ginger expert arrived. The crowd erupted in thunderous applause. The ginger expert unveiled a home-buying secret. The secret. It's all about the lottery. In other words, to score good property, you not only have to be recently wed, but also a big family. Right after, the ginger expert showcased dream homes on the screen behind. Looks like this dude has a serious hankering for real estate. But let's be real, the pre-sale price for those houses is a whopping $4.7 billion. Frankly, it's hard for ordinary people to buy that house unless you're born rich. But after some thought, I finally came up with a plan. But what exactly is this plan all about? Could it be the revelation brought about by understanding applause? After the speech, May roasted experts stay out of buying houses. It's not just about their yakking. After a long wait, it was finally their turn for a consultation. But while ginger expert was scoring, Vicky found a photo of the girl with her sister, revealing the vengeance task was to find that missing sister. By now, the survey scores were done, but the ginger expert said, "You both did well in every category, so you don't need my help." Once they exited, May shrugged. Must be an error on the survey, right? Luckily, no paperwork or clutter. In the dead of night, May hacked the company, causing a power outage, while Vicky snuck in, uncovering those surveys and getting perfect answers. Then, she deliberately used her lighter to soak the documents with the fire sprinkler. True to form, the next day, the survey answers were totally indecipherable. Thus, the ginger expert had to redo the consultations. With the correct answers, Vicky pretended poverty, claiming she lost a fortune gambling, successfully passing through the wicket, since the ginger expert only helped broke newlyweds who were desperate for a home. Just when they thought everything was going smoothly, the ginger expert called, announcing he was on his way to check out their new home. With time running short, Vicky had no choice but to send her team to set up the place. Soon enough, the ginger expert showed up, and just as the pair arrived, they rushed to greet him. They swung open the door, and although the decor was on point, they clearly slipped up. I mean, who puts a single bed in their honeymoon suite? No matter how he explained. It raised the ginger expert's suspicions. So, to divert the topic, they quickly made themselves scarce. Just then, the ginger expert called them back, but Vicky had no intention of giving up. Out of desperation, she dropped to her knees, confessing their ruse of pretending to be newlyweds, claiming it was all in the name of homeownership. Even though they played him for a fool, the ginger expert forgave them, saying it didn't matter if they were truly married or not after all. He just needed people who were desperate to buy a place. Late at night, they were suddenly summoned to a private house. Before they understood, the ginger expert said, "I thought it was just adoption." But he quickly corrected himself, saying, "Nope, adoption is too messy. I've got a simpler plan." Then he handed them a birth registration form, and just like that, their eyes went wide in disbelief. Turns out, ginger expert had an unorthodox way of getting kids. Just then, the phone rang. The ginger expert exited the room, and it transpired that the pregnant lady had successfully arrived there. But since she refused to have the baby, one of his henchmen gave her a brutal beating. This pregnant woman wasn't here out of her own volition, but was deceived here after being impregnated by a scoundrel. Yep, you've guessed correctly. This entire situation was orchestrated by the directive of the ginger expert.